Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. I got the Bitcoin chart up here on the daily, guys, and as you can see right now, we are still in this demand zone, trying to make that rally happen and just kind of get out of there. Not too much movement, though, over the last few days. Just kind of, Bitcoin's just been hovering comfortably in this zone right now. We've got lower volume. Nothing to write home about right now. However, I did see this on the Daily HODL. Banking Giant says Bitcoin will likely shatter the $90,000 mark. And there's a key indicator that is suggesting this that is rising at breakneck speed. So let me explain this here. And this to me makes a lot of sense. One of Germany's biggest banks just released a massive Bitcoin price prediction. So first of all, according to Munich-based BAYERNLB, BAYERNLB is a legitimate bank in Germany. They help fund a lot of high-level projects. I'll link their website in the description of the video, as I always do. So that's BAYERNLB, and they have a theory, a key indicator showing BTC is on track to hit 90K after its next halving. So the report is based on Bitcoin's stock-to-flow ratio, which is often used to forecast the future price of precious metals like gold by calculating the current supply divided by the amount produced per year. So this is essentially a technical mathematical indicator that essentially calculates based on supply and demand. And it's not just, it doesn't have to do with the 200-day moving average, what Bitcoin has done in the past. It doesn't have to do with people's emotions or psychology or the news or anything like that. This will actually calculate supply by the amount that is produced. So what is certain is that Bitcoin's stock-to-flow ratio will increase drastically in May 2020 after the next halving. So from around 25.8 at the moment to almost 53. By contrast, gold's stock-to-flow ratio, currently in the vicinity of 58, will only be insignificantly, if at all, higher next May. So if the May 2020 stock-to-flow ratio for Bitcoin is factored into the model, they say that the price could emerge to $90,000. This would imply that the forthcoming halving effect has hardly been priced into the current Bitcoin price of approximately $8,000 USD, which is what it's trading at right now, about 82.50 approximately at the time of me recording this video. So according to the report, Bitcoin's digitally capped supply of 21 million coins makes it an ultra hard type of money. The stock to flow approach is a good heuristic for understanding Bitcoin. It becomes clear that Bitcoin is designed as an ultra hard type of money. Next year, it will already exhibit a similarly high degree of hardness as gold. In 2024, when halving is set to take place again, Bitcoin's degree of hardness will again increase massively. So this company here, smart, very astute observation that the halving and the demand for Bitcoin will, of course, if you take those two factors, calculating the current supply divided by the amount produced per year, they have noticed that that number will soar, thus indicating that the price could go to $90,000 by the next halving. So by the time the next halving, which is May, less than a year away, guys. What is it, 8-9 months away, something like that? And if that happens, will it bring along the rest of the cryptocurrency market with it? Well, in the past, we have seen that huge rises in price of Bitcoin will bring the cryptocurrency market with it. Okay, we saw that back in late June. Okay, for cryptocurrency, this is Bitcoin on the daily, guys, and this is June. Okay, this is essentially June, that leg up for Bitcoin. You look at XRP, guys, and you remember we saw XRP go up late June. Okay, it made an intra-year high of 50 cents. Okay, trading before that in the low 30s, and even as low as 28 cents approximately only 2 months before that. So something to certainly keep an eye on. I saw this now from Hard Fork. So guys, remember yesterday when the CRC put out their ratings? Now they're saying, or rather they're admitting that their ratings actually mean nothing. So in this article here, they talk about the Crypto Rating Council and how they were classifying certain cryptocurrencies, Coinbase, Bittrex, Kraken. I did a video on this yesterday. It's been all the rage all over Twitter. Let me read you the quote. I think it's somewhere down here. Right, this paragraph here, none of these crypto ratings can be acted upon, so why are we all here? Ultimately, the group's numbering system is to be used as a compliance tool, allowing the members a framework for reviewing digital assets so as not to unknowingly draw the attention of the SEC. The big question is exactly how useful it's going to be. The company promises that legal and technical experts will help determine the rankings, but curiously, the council preemptively admits they don't really mean anything. The framework is the council's attempt to provide a consistent analysis which the members find useful, but it is not legal advice and does not reflect the opinion of any member or outside counsel of whether any given asset is a security. So essentially all that hoopla for nothing. Clearly these ratings mean nothing, as stated by the very own crypto rating council that created them. Hilarious. You guys are all winners in my books. Wah, wah. And I saw this on AMB Crypto. xRapid records over 18 million in transfers to Mexico and the Philippines in September. So just going to go over this real quick. Essentially, the volume is looking like it is rising. And HMateJX on Twitter found this chart here and posted it here. So this was the chart executing trades, and this is the September numbers, okay? And it looks like that volume, that xRapid volume is just increased dramatically. So thanks so much, HMX on Twitter, or rather H_M_X_ on Twitter. Dutch_XRP asks, why does it say potential? You're not sure if it's xRapid. And then HMX explains, I'm not 100% sure. I cannot conclusively prove that it is the xRapid on-demand liquidity, but I think it is highly probable. Subjectively, I would assess my conviction at 95%. Anyway, the numbers are indeed being reflected here on the charts, and as the ecosystem builds, we are just going to see more and more of this. Guys, as you've heard, of course, there has been a big Ripple rebranding, massive Ripple rebrand. Crypto startup drops references to XRP powered, xRapid, xCurrent, and xVia from its website. And so a few people are talking about this. You know, companies do this a lot just to keep it fresh, to keep it consistent and keep it clear. They did this too, if you guys remember, when they were trying to differentiate the company Ripple from XRP, the cryptocurrency. They stopped calling it Ripple on exchanges, and yet some exchanges are still calling it Ripples or what have you. But you know, it's important because their MO is to get the world on board. And to make it clear to the entire world, you really have to dumb it down to the lowest common denominator. You and I, we all understand, you know, those three products, they do different things, xCurrent, xRapid, xVia, and even when you and I are trying to explain XRP and Ripple to people who know nothing about it, and you get into xCurrent, xRapid, xVia, and they do these things, you look at the people you're telling this to, and it just looks like their heads are spinning, that it went right over their head, that they don't really get it. And so that's the micro level. You could imagine it being on a macro level for Ripple, trying to get it through the regulators' heads, governments, financial institutions, banks, their clients, everybody on that macro scale, right? They're doing this to make their job easier and to get more people on board quicker. So obviously nothing to worry about there. And just to add on top of that, the fact now that xCurrent, the later version of xCurrent can use XRP, there's kind of no real purpose to call it two different things, right? xRapid is now called ODL or something like that. Right, it says it down here. As for the company's XRP-based payment solution, xRapid, Ripple appears to have renamed the technology using the term on-demand liquidity. So that is the key for their clients to really understand what they're doing with that particular product, falling under that umbrella called RippleNet. 416 Crypto on Twitter, that's at 416 Crypto, posted this, and this is just a quick little interview with Ashish Burla. Not going to go into it, he talks about some interesting things, guys. I will link it in the description just if you want another little bit of your Ripple daily fix for today. You can read the interview, it's not terribly long. And guys, of course, Anthony Pompliano confirmed he will be interviewing Brad Garlinghouse on Friday afternoon for 90 minutes. People were asked if it was going to be live streamed, and it is not, although Anthony Pompliano has said that he will post it by Monday or Tuesday. And he's asking, what should I ask Brad Garlinghouse? And of course, the XRP community and a lot of XRP YouTubers have their questions all lined up. Sam I Am's got a lot to say here. Kevin Cage we got on here. Some members from the community, XRP Ranger Cub 175, Heisenzerp, we got Alex Cobb asking about rebranding the products. I believe DM Logic is down. Yeah, DM Logic's down here as well. Digital Asset Investor chiming in. King Solomon. We've got Peru Crypto. It costs XRP1. Andreas H. Bank XRP. Everybody here is chiming in. I thought this was really interesting here. With regards to this thread, I put it in a separate window though, just to keep it clear. Stephen Dieppe at Dieppe-san, please ask him the hardest question. Is Ripple's long-term goal to make XRP a global currency? Now, wouldn't that be interesting, especially since Brad Garlinghouse is supposed to be 100% honest and not try to thwart questions from Anthony Pompliano in this interview. As Pompliano says, this will be a completely unfiltered conversation, and he has agreed to answer any questions and ask me anything, essentially, with Brad Garlinghouse from Anthony Pompliano. I'm sure we're all going to be looking forward to that Monday or Tuesday. And if you guys were wondering what Working Money channel would ask Brad Garlinghouse, I think it'd be this. It's been publicly stated that XRP is part of an incentive package, among other things, that Ripple gives their new hires when signing them on to be Ripple employees. So Brad, level with me. How committed is Ripple to keeping their employees happy with a healthy growth of this particular part of their incentive bonuses? I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.